Hello, 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 and welcome once more unto the Shark Stream. It's me, it's Gage. I got a stuffy nose, it's kind of a problem. And today, it's time for some more Final Fantasy XIV, and wouldn't you know it, we've got another limited time event that I'm going to need to get through before I can do any more Heavensward. I am excited for this one, though. So today is the Valentione's Day event. Valentine? How? I kind of pronounce it as, like, two distinct syllables. T-own. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. But it's the Valentine's event. Are you ready for Valentine? What are you gonna get for Valentine's Day? Are you gonna get a copy of Tomb Raider 123 Remastered? Are you gonna get tickets to the big screen premiere of Madam Web? Maybe you should. I'm just saying. But no, I am excited for this one because the emote that they're giving away this year is very cute. It's a little heart hand. I bumped my fucking mic with my hat. I'm wearing a new hat today. I got a new hat in Universal Studios because my normal hat is a beanie with like a brim on it. It's a Twilight Princess beanie. Not exactly suited for the arid wastes of Orlando, Florida. Arid waste. God, listen to me. I am lying through my teeth. No, Florida tends to be a little bit on the warmer side. So when I got there, I decided I needed a different hat, and I got a fun little Universal Studios Jurassic Park hat that I'm very excited about. And I decided, you know what, I want to wear that one for the stream. The problem is that my beanie allows me a very nice range of motion with my mic in front of my face because the brim is softer and shorter. Whereas with this regular baseball cap style hat, there's the possibility of like bumping into my fucking mic, just like but yeah, no, it's a little heart hands emote that they're giving out this year, and I'm very excited about it. I can't really do the regular heart hands. The heart that I end up making looks kind of fucked up, and I think that's because I have like, I don't know what it is about my thumbs. If they're like just like short or if they're just weirdly inflexible. I can't really do that. Like I have ways that I prefer to make heart hands. Like I put the heels of my palms together and then curl my fingers inward, and that makes a very cute heart hand, I think. And then I know there's like the one where, what is it? It's you curl like the middle. Ow, God, that fucked up my wrist. Like where you curl the middle finger and like hold the index finger straight, but that just fucked up my wrist. So I don't think I'm gonna be trying that again anytime soon. I'll tell you that much for free. But yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited to check this one out. And then, of course, we will be, once we finish the Valentine's Day event, for however long that goes, we will be transitioning into more Heavensward New Game Plus, wherein we will be finally tracking down what I believe is a fan favorite character. I feel like people really like Master Matoya. I feel like, generally speaking, people like Matoya. She's a fun little cave-dwelling witch crone. Like, and she's sassy, and she raised Y'shtola. It's just like, you can definitely see where Y'shtola gets it. So I feel like I feel like Matoya is a fan favorite. I feel like people like Matoya. I like Matoya. Not that much. Like, I'm not out here, like, shipping Matoya with my wool or anything. But, like, that's fine. There's plenty of other characters for me to ship my wool with. What's been going on recently? We've gotten, some announcements with regards to Final Fantasy XIV on Xbox Series X. The open beta is going to be starting, I can't remember if it's later this month or like in a couple of months, but it's soon. But it's only for new players. So you have to start up a new account for it. People with existing accounts can't do it, which is weird. Like, I was all ready to, like, dive in and check it out, take iGuild for a spin on the Microsoft side of things, but then it's just like, no, you can't actually take iGuild along with you. It's just like, oh, well, alright then. Not that whether or not I'm going to be able to play on the Series X really matters anymore, because I kind of alluded to something new happening yesterday. I got a PS5. I got my goddamn tax return. I had some gift card money on Amazon, so I went ahead and got a PS5 Slim. So going forward, Final Fantasy XIV streams will be played using my new PS5. And I've taken it for a bit of a spin, and it's been pretty fine so far. I kind of alluded, I sort of let it slip a little bit yesterday, where it's just like I was talking about wanting to play the new Silent Hill game that was released, and that's PS5 exclusive. And it's just like, yeah, I've got a PS5 now, so I can do that. So at this point, I'm basically just like, you know, I was planning on just like, oh, I don't need to get a PS5 now, I can just play it on the Series X, but I looked at myself and I figured, you know, there's enough reason for me to get a PS5 that I might as well splurge once I got my tax return. Primarily, like, I'm looking at playing a bunch of, like, Spider-Man games on stream. So, you know, eventually that's going to lead into the Insomniac games. Excuse me. Obviously, being ready for the graphical upgrade for Final Fantasy XIV was a big thing. And then, you know, just thinking about it, like, at some point, I'm probably going to get the Silent Hill 2 remake. It's probably not going to be right away, unless, like, I hear, like, rave fucking reviews about it. But eventually I'm going to be getting the Silent Hill 2 remake at some point. But yeah, so, like, the more I thought about it, the more it just made sense, just like, I might as well have this on hand, you know? So now I've got it. So that's neat. What else has been happening recently? We finally got a trailer for the live-action Knuckles series that's going to be on Paramount+. Some interesting things in it. We've got a guy who... The villain appears to be a guy who worked for Eggman. Who worked for Robotnik. And is using a lot of his discarded tech. The main crux of the plot is Knuckles teaching the character of Wade in the ways of the Echidna Warrior, which, I mean, like, if you're gonna need to kind of, like, indulge in the human characters from the Sonic movie. Like, I don't hate the human characters from the Sonic movies. Like, I thought there was a lot of, like, really fun scenes with them in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So this isn't really a deal breaker for me, and I'm expecting it to be pretty fun. And I'm interested to see where it goes, and I'm very interested to see if there's any other Sonic characters that they bring in. I watched through the trailer once, and as far as I could tell, it was just Knuckles and the human characters. I'm just like, okay, this might as well happen. And then it was pointed out to me that Pachacamac's in it? Pachacamac? Tikal's dad from the flashbacks in Sonic Adventure is in it. And he's working in a bowling alley and voiced by Christopher Lloyd, which, I mean, yeah, alright. Although this does lead me into the question of, hey, where's Tikal? Is she dead in this? Because, like, the whole thing with the echidnas is that, like, they're supposed to be, like, effectively wiped out. Knuckles is supposed to be the last of them. So what does Pachacamac being here mean? And why is he working in a Vegas bowling alley? These mysteries and more will be answered in Knuckles on Paramount Plus. Anyways. Speaking of Paramount Plus, from what I understand, the Halo series' second season also started today, I think? So here we are in Gridania. This is where the Valentione's Day event begins, and you can see we got a bunch of people standing around Astrid here. Hello, Astrid. The symbol of love. Astrid is not so subtly indicating her desire for you to approach. Hello there, friend. Can you feel that? Love is in the air, just waiting to be snatched up by questing hands. I believe, if I remember right, Astrid's whole thing was that the previous emissary of Valentione's Day had her dressing up in, like, real girly outfits, and Astrid's more like, I just like suits. That means Valentione's Day is upon us once more, and I, Astrid de Valentione, and my fellow emissaries are here to support all who would avail themselves of this bounty. Who is this person standing in front of me? Who said you could do that? There's a lot of bunnies showing up all of a sudden. Hey, this is my stream. I'm the only bunny allowed to be here. That's not true. Oh, but I know you. Igeld. Forgive me, I do get so caught up in my introduction. It is an absolute pleasure to see you again. Come to think of it, an intrepid adventurer like you might be just what I require. Might I ask a favor of you? A fellow emissary by the name of Amelie. Amelie? I think it's just Emily. Emily departed earlier to prepare a little surprise for our festivities, you see. But she's been gone for quite some time. I would like you to make sure she hasn't gotten herself into trouble. I would go myself or ask one of my associates to check up on her, but all are busy, guiding our love-starved revelers. Will you do me this favor? Yeah, sure. I am in your debt. Before she left, Emily said she would be practicing under the trees near Fenil... Is that Eel? I think that's YLL, so Fenil Fineries. No doubt you will find her there. You're not a Vieira. I remember I did a Praetorium run during a Mogtome event once. Oh, rocking the RP walk. Respect it. Where it was me, two other Vieira, and a Rogadine with the bunny ears on, who was just like, hello, fellow Vieira. And I'm just like, oh, that's great. I love that. Excuse me. Oh, God. I gotta make a gross noise real quick. Alright, I'm good.
If I shift the angle just the teensiest bit, I bet I can triple the cuteness factor. No, quadruple it!
Bunny bunny banani.
Whoa!
Hello.
Oh, it's you! What brings you here, Igeld?
Bunny bunny banani 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 bunny bunny.
Ah, so Astrid asked you to check on me. I appreciate you coming on her behalf. I suppose you're wondering what I've been practicing here so far away from prying eyes. Patience, my friend, patience. If you truly wish to see what I've been cooking up, pray come to Mikedo's Amphitheater.
I was just over there, but yeah, alright. Yo, Astrid, I found her. Oh, she's over here already.
I knew you wouldn't be able to resist.
It's true. I can't resist getting a new emote. Have you seen the default ones I get? They're all so demure and, like, just fucking, like, understated. I hate it. I need things with emotion behind them. And what stronger emotion is there than love? Spite, maybe.
You brought her back as promised. Thank you, Igeld. She intends to demonstrate her... what did she call it? Right, love heart on stage in just a moment. You can be part of her very first audience.
Yeah, alright. Damn. Good shit. Good shit.
That was, yes, cute. So this is what you've been working on. The Gridanians are a reserved people. Gridanians, whatever. Who have long been reluctant to openly express their feelings to one another. Yet I believe it is of utmost importance that we open our hearts to those we hold dear. In this season of love, most of all. Now's the time for everyone to shed their fears and wear their affections on their sleeve.
Kind of weird. Like, there is Guardian Ellison. Just based on the name. Like, it's weird to see them say, like, yeah, they're very reserved. Oh, shit. Hold up. I didn't realize I had text advance on.
That's what inspired me to come up with the love heart. I can only hope this simple expression is enough to motivate people to act.
Well, those two love it.
Well, it certainly appears to have made an impression. Navigating matters of love is an often nerve-wracking task even for the boldest of us. Yet with this gesture, I believe you've given the townsfolk the perfect means to convey their feelings.
I can hear a cat meowing outside my door. Which cat is it? It's Puppy. Oh, and here comes me, too. Hello, Puppy. Ooh, ah. What is this?
Excuse me. Emily, I encourage you to go about the city and perform the pose before any you might find floundering in the ocean of love. Go on and ignite the passion in their hearts.
There is a pirate in Limsa that would love this.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
I've got, like, the exact amount of, like, nose stuffiness, I think, that I could probably hit that Sonic Heroes Tails voice pretty good.
Would you mind lending a hand as well, Igeld? As an adventurer, I'm sure you've touched the hearts of many.
It's true.
There are doubtless few more qualified to guide others in pursuing and realizing their passion.
You got it.
Wonderful. Now, before we set forth, I would ask you to remain on the stage for a while so we can judge your pose. Considering the import of our mission, I'm afraid we can't leave it until it is flawless.
I'm gonna have the best heart hands pose of all. I worked really hard. Yeah!
My, I am equal amounts impressed and envious that you managed to perfect the gesture in so short a time. It took me ages just to get the hands right. My angle was off by like 3 centimeters, and I made somebody hate their child.
No. Whoa, okay.
I filled someone's heart with hate. They were so angry. So it's very important that you get it right the first time. Ideally, I would like you both to get started immediately, yet I do wish we had another emissary.
Then how serendipitous is it that I am here to offer my services? I don't know who this is yet.
Oh, it's Lisette!
Hey, Lisette, finally tore yourself away from all the lovemaking with your boy toy, huh?
How long has it been, my friend? Too long, surely. You have my personal gratitude for assisting Astrid with the celebration. Yes, well, pleased though I am for your offer, should you not be enjoying the festivities with your beloved? My adorable Astrid, though I may have relinquished the burden of leadership, I have not abandoned my duty as a herald of love. You said yourself that you lack for capable help, and I am here, yes? As a daughter of House Valentine, I cannot stand by as the flames of ardor dwindle. And I have just the oven mitts to stoke them with. Let her help, Astrid. It might just be what she needs before her rendezvous with Hortense.
You guys really just give these Ellison the most whack-ass names to try and pronounce out loud.
Emily, I told you about that in confidence. Aha, so that's the way of it. In that case, your aid is most welcome. Well, with that settled, let us go forth and quicken the seeds of romance yet to sprout throughout Gridania. Pray teach me this pose of yours, Emily. Yes, ma'am. Might I suggest we split up? Our adventurer friend here can handle Old Gridania, whilst Lissy and I cover New Gridania.
Leave it to me.
Given the season, you shall no doubt find more than one individual who is flummoxed by their feelings. Strike our pose before these lost souls, and with an outpouring of love, grant them the courage to tell what's in their hearts.
You got it. I'm so good at this sort of thing. Probably.
There are a few areas in particular I'd like you to visit once you're ready. Just say the word and we can begin.
I did it. I have learned the emote Love Heart. Oh. A Realm Reborn trophy earned. Right. Okay. So because I'm starting this on PS5, it needs to catch up with like all of the trophies I've actually already unlocked by getting as far along as I have. So there's probably going to end up being a lot of these like older ones that pop up whenever I manage to complete anything. Cool. Like, I did an elite mark the other day, and it's just like, hey, congrats on leveling Monk to 50. And it's just like, thanks. Alright, I want to go ahead and put this on my hotbar here. Oh my god, it's one of these. So, like, I can just stand there showing off Love Heart indefinitely. Add to hotbar. We're going to switch out the fist bump. That's amazing. Alright, Astrid. I'm ready.
Ready? Wonderful. I've marked out a few locations in the area where people tend to mingle. I'm confident that you will find more than a few individuals in need of a little push. Show them your best rendition of the Love Heart to give them the courage they need.
Alright, let's take a look around here. Who's up first? Who am I inspiring? Imagine if Magni was here and we get to watch him get rejected again. That would be really funny. Who is it? A hopeless lass! First name, hopeless. Last name, lass.
Such a perfect specimen. Firm, but soft in the right places. Gods, I could just eat them right up. Not the produce, mind you. Him, the proprietor. I only wish I knew how to tell him the way I feel.
Firm, but soft in the right places, eh? He looks fine, I guess. Kinda got, like, the default create a character look. Pew pew! Heart assault!
That is an adorable pose, but why show it to me?
Bunny bunny banani banani banoy bunny bunny bunny.
You mean you meant to encourage me? That is very kind of you, but I'm afraid I find the prospect of confession daunting. Though, I could ask him his professional opinion on which vegetables are the most suited to be cut into heart shapes.
A completely natural question, considering the spirit of Valentione's Day, yes? Truth be told, I've had my eye on him for some time now. I simply didn't know how to approach, but thanks to your unique motivation, I've finally found the inspiration I needed.
Though it occurs to me, how did the heart become associated with Valentione's Day in the first place? I hope to Nafika he doesn't ask me.
How did the heart become the symbol of Valentione's Day? Maybe we're about to find that out. Who knows? Goodbye, hopeful lass. And best of luck to you. Do 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 do. First name Dejected, last name Lad. Oh, my love, what have I done to incense you so? How unfortunate. Blasts you with hearts. Die. You pose quite the pose. Bunny bunny banani banani banoy bunny bunny bunny. I see. It's a symbol of love. A call to bare one's heart, scars and all. My beloved stormed off earlier because I was terribly late for our rendezvous. I dared not tell her the reason for fear it would vex her further. I had been so preoccupied selecting a gift for her that I lost track of the time. I must apologize to her and explain myself. We all been there.
Thank you for helping me to see that, my friend. Mayhap there is time yet for a Valentione's Day miracle.
Go, my child. I like seeing people dressed up for the season, you know? It makes me feel less silly about doing it myself. Though I wish I could have used literally any of the hats. Would have been nice. First name Brassbound, middle name Wood, last name Whaler.
What is it? If you have a matter to report, keep it short. I'm rather occupied at present. Perhaps I could invite him to a meal? But how would I even broach the subject?
Brassbound Whaler is distracted away that only the lovelorn are. Pew pew! Blasts you! Who's this Dark Thancred looking dude? Hello, Dark Thancred. Evil Thancred. Fucked up Thancred. I shouldn't say that about this person. I don't know what their inner life is like.
Stop that! What manner of strange gesticulation have you accosted me with? A curse? Nay, an insult? Explain yourself this instant.
Yeah, it was a curse. You're cursed with love.
Oh, excuse me, I need to be brave enough to express my feelings. Are you claiming that I, a proud lancer of the Wood Whalers, lack courage of all things?
Well, you'd be right.
I'm too craven to invite someone to a simple meal, but your gesture, now that I understand its intent, has kindled my warrior spirit. I will carry out this task as if it were my sworn duty. My thanks, adventurer, and forgive me for assuming the worst.
You're still cursed, but have a good one. You have taught the townsfolk to remain steadfast in the face of love and inspired them into act. Report the results of your efforts to Astrid at Miketo's amphitheater. Yeah, alright. Here we go. Astrid! Oh, I should have said hi to Emily.
You're back! Seeing as my sister has yet to return, might I ask you and Emily to recount how you fared in the meantime?
I did super good. I blasted so many people with hearts.
Well, I found the post to be eye-catching if nothing else. Perhaps even embarrassingly so, even though it was I who invented it. Regardless, I am proud to say folk were practically lining up to see it. What about you, Igeld?
Bunny bunny, banani banani banoy, bunny bunny bunny.
I see. Whilst I'm glad to hear others were spurred to action, it saddens me slightly that some do not know the origins of Valentione's day's symbol.
That's so many apostrophe S's. That's like 2.
The heart. Which makes me wonder, are you two aware of how it came to be associated with Valentione's Day?
Not in the slightest. It has something to do with House Valentione? I think? Maybe? That's a very Igeld answer.
Indeed, but that only scratches the surface. Allow me to elaborate. It all began with...
Lisette?
Lisette? Heavens, your face is white as a sheet. What's wrong? Ortefonce, I saw him speaking with a woman in the Carline canopy. They were alone together, speaking intimately.
Oh no. Is her beau cheating on her?
You don't suppose it was... Oh gods, you don't suppose it was a tryst, do you?
Girl, you need to relax. If you don't know for sure, it's not something to worry about.
Absolutely not. You know Ortefonce would never be unfaithful to you. Nay, purge the very thought from your mind. I know, but when I saw him and that woman whispering to each other like they were in their own little world, my heart stopped. Before I knew it, I was running from the sight of them as fast as my legs would take me.
Girl, for all you know, it was like his sister or something.
Love is the fruit born of bravery. Have you forgotten these words, Lisette? They are our words, passed down by our ancestor, Countess Arabelle de Valentione. She summoned the courage to pursue love through all manner of hardship. And she was not merely a countess, but also a warrior true. Naught symbolizes what she fought for more than her crimson shield, forged in the shape of a heart. The symbol is a source of courage. Remember that.
Damn, Astrid. You fucking said it.
Thank you, Astrid. You are right. Countess Arabelle would be mortified to see her progeny act with such cowardice. I must honor her legacy. I am ready. Ortefonce, if he intends to elope with another woman and live to tell the tale, he has another think coming.
Oh, she about to murder that man.
I am clueless as to the nature of Ortefonce's connection with this mystery woman, but I dare say Lisette needs friends by her side. Might I prevail upon you to join her? But of course, leave it to us. Leave it to me. You have my gratitude. I place her in your capable hands. We'd better hurry. She said Ortefonce and this unknown woman were in the Carline canopy. I'm sure that's where she's headed.
Oh god, crowd of people. Crowd of people jump scare. So something that's really nice, and part of the reason that I tried to go yesterday without the background noise suppression filter, is that I don't have to sit here listening to the fan on the PlayStation going absolutely fucking buck wild whenever I log into FF14, which is really nice. It's so quiet now. I hope that's maintained when they get the graphical update. Are they new? Nope, they're level 47. They just look new. Anyway, here we go. Ortefons, you cheating motherfucker, where are you? It's probably not cheating. Wait, hold up. Where is he actually? Oh, wait, is he outside? Is he outside by that one guy talking about how, like, one day everything will be his? Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, hey, here's everybody.
There you are. The situation looks rather tense.
Lisette, but our meeting was not to be until later.
Say, Ortefons, isn't that...
Dwama. Oh, they got the evil music. That guy's just standing in the back. Who is that guy?
Ortefons,
Who? That woman. Oh, she's trying so hard.
God, she's lost control of her tongue. What should we do?
I should probably step in. Make your ancestor proud.
Ortefons Pastois. Pastois? One of those. For what reason do you intimate yourself with this comely young maiden, knowing full well that another has entrusted her future to you? Well, have you naught to say for yourself? It would seem nerves caused Lisette to fall back into the mannerisms of her noble upbringing. Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry. This is all a misunderstanding. I came to Ortefons for counsel as I admire the devoted relationship he has with you. I was hoping you could offer me advice in nurturing a similar bond with the one I adore.
Oh. Well, this is terribly awkward.
Lisette, my love. My first thought was that you could not bear to wait another moment for our meeting, but now I see you cannot bear the thought of me with another. 'Tis as if the very Fury herself stands before me, a goddess in both spirit and flesh, full of passion and devotion. Oh, what a fortunate man am I!
Oh, he's into it. This woman was ready to tear his fucking head off, and he's just like, that's kind of hot, actually.
And I regret that my actions would cause you even a moment of suffering. Please, set your heart at ease, my darling. I have eyes for none but you, now and forever. I only chose a private location so this young lady could seek counsel away from eavesdroppers. Oh, that's it? Gods, I've made a complete fool of myself. Forgive me, both of you. That a lady of House Valentine should comport herself in such a way, I am completely ashamed. If I may, my lady, I now understand why you would be upset, and I admire your bravery for confronting us. Would that I had the courage to give voice to my own feelings.
Blast her with the heart beams! Blast her with the heart beams!
I may no longer be the head emissary of love, but I am as well equipped as ever to speak on matters of the heart. Blast her! Blast her! Bing! Blasted! Love is the fruit born of bravery, my dear. Though it is terrifying to bear your heart to another, it is more terrifying still to live never knowing what might have been. You must confess. I promise you the risk is worth the reward. I suppose I would regret it for the rest of my days if I never found love because I was too afraid to fight for it. You're right, my lady. I will do my best.
Excuse me. That guy's just Who is that fucking guy? Jesus Christ.
Once again, forgive me for... Ortefons? What's wrong? The sight of your angelic pose struck me to my very core. My heart is like to burst from my chest. I think that means he'll live. Anyway, the two of us will return and apprise Astrid of what happened here. I trust you won't mind if we inform her that you and Ortefons will be partaking in the festivities earlier than scheduled?
They're just gonna be making out the whole goddamn time.
Well, 'twas our plan from the beginning, and it would do much to smooth over this little misunderstanding. Please extend my apologies to Astrid for any worry I might have caused. Uh-huh. Let us return to Mikedo's amphitheater and give Astrid the good news.
I might burp. Excuse me. Are you guys gonna be okay?
Oh, for the love of... Would you please get up? Be still, my heart.
I gotta make a gross noise real quick. 1 second. Oh, God. Okay. I think I'm good.
Bleh, bleh, bleh. I'll let you do the honors. It was your words which brought Lizzie back to her senses after all.
There is a wall in this area whose name is Humpingway. And you know what? I respect it. Bunny, bunny, banani, banani, banoy, bunny, bunny, bunny.
Oh, I'm so relieved. It was all just an unfortunate misunderstanding. I must thank you for being there for my sister. It truly means the world.
Sorry, I started looking at... There's a contest going on right now. But I want to make sure I do.
Oh. You deserve my thanks as well, Emily. Don't mention it. I'm happy we were able to help. Though we've had our ups and downs, I believe we accomplished our goal of showing folk how important it is to express their feelings to those they hold dear. All in all, I'd say this Valentione's Day has been a success. Which reminds me, although my explanation of the heart's origins was interspersed with some dramatics, I take it you were able to piece together its meaning.
Bunny, bunny, banani, banani, banoy.
Yes, indeed. A noble woman and a proud knight, Countess Arabelle's legacy lives on not only in the tradition of Valentione's Day, but in its symbol, her beloved heart-shaped shield. In commemoration of her brave pursuit of love in the face of insurmountable odds, the heart came to symbolize her, and eventually the very concept of love itself, capturing the imaginations of men and women around the world. Today, while many may recognize the symbol, few know of its history. With Emily's love heart, I believe people will become curious to know the story of our tradition, and for that, I am overjoyed. Countess Arabelle's tale will undoubtedly give many the courage to pursue love just as it did your sister. Uh-huh. May we all learn from the Countess's example. I pray you and yours have a fucking shit goddamn. A Valentione's Day overflowing with affection, my friend.
Oh, I've been blasted. So the contest that 14 is holding right now, it's a screenshot contest where you have to... Wow, Jesus. You have to take a screenshot doing the pose. and then tweet it at them. So now I need to figure out where I want to take that screenshot. Thinking to myself, where would be a good place to take that screenshot? Oh, God. Where would be a good place to take that screenshot? What would be the most hilarious place to take that screenshot? I think is the question. I might have an idea, but it's also a major spoiler, so I might have to do that after the... Hey girl, hey. Here goes nothing, milady. She's gonna do it! I'm so happy for her.
Quack! If the heart is a symbol of Countess Arabelle, does that mean our heart-shaped palms are a sign of her blessing? Look, Kupo! All this honor and affection is making my palms shine brighter than a star!
Bert. Behold, Bert the Beloved's dazzling embodiment of love puts Roger Galt's to shame, does it not? Whomst the fuck is Roger... Oh, that's Roger Galt. A lovely pose for a lovely festival. Tell me, how much better is my rendition than Bert's? Oh, you two are in love. I get it. No, say no more. If you're fixing to have one of them heart-shaped chocolates, you can pick them up from the purveyor here. I'll have you know the flavor is rich as their history. Some hundreds of years ago, the Culinarians Guild was honored by House Valentine with the sole privilege of baking these heart-shaped treats, you see. You don't need to apostrophize? Honored? Like, the H is already silent. And there ain't no better time than the season of ardor and affection to delight in them, is there? They're delectable as they come, so make sure you get them while they're getting's good. Good morrow to you, adventurer, and may the flowers of love ever blossom in your heart. If you desire to learn more of Valentione's Day festivities, please do not hesitate to ask. I shall be only too eager to share you everything I know. I'm good. Thanks, though. What do you have for me? Oh, that's neat. I've got a couple of these already, it seems. No, I don't. I'm looking at the price and thinking it's the number of them in my inventory. Oh, Lisette. That is a very nice casual outfit. I am happy to report that Hortense and I have been having such a splendid time that our little misunderstanding has entirely left our minds. And now that I've assuaged any of your lingering concerns, I bid you go enjoy the festivities yourself. Forgive me. I was just reflecting on Lisette's passionate display earlier. I fear my heart has yet to recover. You guys are adorable. Who the fuck is this? Closed. Come back later. With it, every day could be a festival. Alright, we should probably, like, get moving with, like, the actual game. Like I said, I'll do the contest stuff later. But for now... it's time to get moving. Hello, G-Man. Alright. Where do I need to go? Onward to Charleon. Oh, I forgot that I ended in Gridania. So I'm actually exactly where I fucking need to be. We just need to get over to the Aetheryte Plaza. Ah, it's good to see you all. Oh, wait, no, I read all this already. Let's just talk to Y'shtola. Y'shtola wishes to tell you more about her former master, Matoya. Please do. Unfortunately, this cutscene is not voiced.
In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya. In the field of etheric research, she was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the Exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of the abandoned city. So it is to the Dravanian hinterlands that we must go, to the place of my birth. Though Alice and I were born in Sharlayan, our days there were short. We remained only until the Exodus, and I have not returned since.
I forgot that Alphino was born in New Sharlayan.
Oh, so it's to be a homecoming then. As a fine a reason as any to go to Sharlayan, and would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. Ahem. I believe you have mistaken our primary objective, Y'shtola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations.
Mm-hmm.
Na, na, na.
Boing, 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 boing. Oh, is it called New Sharlayan? Now I just don't know off the top of my head. I don't really go to that area a whole lot anymore. Excuse me. Oh, I almost forgot. We gotta get our weird cat out here. There we go.
We managed to find Y'shtola. Given time, I'm sure we'll be reunited with the others as well. So this is the Holy See. I should like to linger a while and take in the sights, but it must wait till after our mission. Sharlayan is situated in the Dravanian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Aigeld, Y'shtola, and myself. Tataru, pray remain in Ishgard and continue the search for our missing friends. Yes, sir! First, let us make for Tailfeather.
Why didn't we just go to Tailfeather in the first place? This seems absurdly, like... What's the word I'm looking for? Needlessly complex, I guess is what I'm getting at. Y'all are just hanging out outside?
When last we set foot here, Justinian and Isael were with us. Though it was not all that long ago, I find myself strangely taken by nostalgia. A long soak in the lifestream, followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured, my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long.
A great new nation. Y'shtola is ready to press on westward to the Dravanian hinterland.
I believe I am sufficiently rested. Let us continue west to Sharlayan. Once we descend the mountain path, we will arrive in the Dravanian hinterlands. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we will be passing through Nath territory. We must needs be wary of them and the dragons both.
I ain't scared. Hey there, girl, you ready to go? Wait, why were we waiting out here when it's this way? Where is it, anyway? Oh, okay. And away we go. I gotta say, the, like, haptic feedback shit in the controller is a little weird. But I'm not, like, hating it or anything. I'd be interested to see what happens in a game that, like, really utilizes it, you know? Alright, here we go. Like, it rumbles slightly every time, like, a step is taken. It's kind of neat. Dodobamian Hindolin. Also, everything loads super fast. Hello, Lucas.
To the Thaliac River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams.
Are you playing this in Series X? No, I got a PS5
Whose
recently.
waters have long nourished the Travai
That was the
and
cave!
heathens,
That's the
and so
cave with the no
provided for a
textures
settlement
and the
of
weird
learned souls
invisible
from
wall.
across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlian, that great seat of knowledge, now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Oh, so you two are preparing yourself for the day Xbox goes Sega. No. I just decided I had enough reason to get a PS5, especially now that there's a free Silent Hill game on it. Matoya dwells on the far side of the Thaliac River. Let us search for a crossing. Uh-huh. Most of the games that I get are still going to be primarily on Xbox. Yeah, for the record, I don't think the rumors are true. Yeah, I talked about this a little bit yesterday. I can't remember if you were here for that. I'm sorry. I had a lot going on yesterday. I went on a lot of tangents during that Nier stream. It made it take way longer than it probably should have. So where am I going? Hold on. Hold up, hold up. Hold up, Hazel. Where am I going again? Oh, I'm trying to get to Idleshire. Hold up. Let's head back to the path. What could that be, I wonder? What a strange symbol. Probably doesn't mean anything. Definitely isn't anything I have to worry about, for sure. Hey, cool robot. Excuse me. This theme has a lot of nostalgia for me. It's nice. This is a nice area. It just suffers from a lot of the same things that other parts of Heavensward suffer from, which is there's like no reasonably spaced aetherites in it. It's pretty much just Idleshire. So like, hey, do you want to get around this area easily? Fuck you. It's because Heavensward was the busiest area of FF for me in terms of activity with other players in my first FC. Aw. That's nice. Be not saddened by these memories. Oh, hey, look who's here. The bridge ahead is collapsed. I'm afraid we shan't be crossing there. But worry not, I know another way.
See you the towering structure to the north? We should be able to cross there. I see.
Like, I can go over there.
But 15 years abandoned, and already Charlayan has fallen into such disarray. Verily, a city is no more than its inhabitants. Is true.
It's kind of weird to think that this is just straight up Charlayan. As opposed to, like, new Charlayan. And then they've got old Charlayan. Like, were they that confident that this was going to supplant their, like, weird little island home? I guess they must have been. And then the Garleans showed up and they're just like, hee hee, we're gonna do an imperialism. They're just like, oh no, we have to remain neutral. Sorry, everybody. Bye.
Welcome to Yellow Hill.
Wah, 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 wah. I think this one's voiced, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this on now. Oh, nope. Guess not.
Knowledge seeks no man. So says the motto of Charlayan engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Charlayan journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of knowledge.
Garlemald, we are going to install imperialism on Eorzea. Charlayan, can you please not? Garlemald, no. Charlayan leaves the server. Damn, no line breaks. It's cool. I understood.
Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered, and so much so that it came to be counted amongst Eorzea's great city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Charlayan has become an empty husk of her former self.
Damn, that sucks.
Uplander is mistaken. Charlayan has new keepers, is on cusp of new age of glory.
Gobbos!
Okay, calm down, you guys.
Goblins! Here to plunder the city.
We live here, you dumbass! Uplander is mistaken muchly. We are not thieves. This place is our home. Uh-huh.
Your home? When last I looked, it was mine and Alphino's. We were born here.
When Uplanders abandon city, Uplanders give up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers.
He's got a point. Like, when did you guys last live here? That's such a weird thing. It's just like, this is our home. It's just like, what? No, it isn't. It's just like, oh, do you see anyone else? Y'shtola, I love you, but like, come on.
My friends, please. We did not come to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like the civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding.
If that is the truth,
Then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show Uplanders settlement. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I think we're getting a goblin tribe in Dawn Trail, and I'm really excited for that. Gobbies are so good. Back bridge. So there's like a handful of these kind of like mini towns. I say handful, but it's really just in Heavensward and Stormblood, where it's just like they have their own aetheryte and they have an Ethernet, but you can use mounts in them. I remember when they last did the FF15 event where you could get the regalia from the gold saucer. I came here after unlocking it, and there were just a bunch of people driving around as if they were in like a traffic jam with regalias. Back in Heavensward, you couldn't ride mounts in there, if I remember correctly. I don't doubt it, but now you can, and that's what's important. From the Goblin's perspective, such a well-appointed city is certainly an attractive proposition. I suppose it's only to be expected that others would come and occupy Shalion. Nonetheless, it feels akin to having strangers take over your home in your absence. Y'shtola. Come on. Squatters' rights.
Here is the heart of settlement. Name of Idleshire.
Hey, girl, hey. Mountain Dew. What have we got here? Guests?
Greetings to you. I am Alphino Leveilleur, and may I introduce my companions, Aigil Siork and Y'shtola. We have journeyed far in search of a friend and seek to cross the river. But finding the main bridge collapsed, you went looking for a detour and ended up stumbling into Slowfix and his crew. Is that right? That is the short of it, aye. This place, Idleshire, I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice to say, I'm surprised to find it so alive. Well, with all them precious artifacts lying about, it was only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. But we weren't the first to arrive, neither. By then, Slowfix and his gobby friends were already settled. At first, gobbies and hunters disliked each other. But understanding came, then friendship. Now gobbies and hunters have joined hands to build great new nation.
Also, I ended missing out on Remnant's Toll being built patch by patch, but was able to witness that happen with Idleshire. It was pretty cool how much it grew. That's neat. So, that is what happened after we Charleons departed. Oh, so you're locals. No hard feelings, I hope. All these nice buildings, but no one to live in them. Felt like a waste, you know? We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things have been going well for the most part, but it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps your people left lying about are a bloody nuisance. There's Illuminati harrying us day and night. Oh, Slowfix has bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes? Best way to understanding is helping one another. Help citizens of Idleshire, and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross river. Well, I am not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. Ah. Quest ending jump scare. I just like this pose a lot. Let's put a smile on your face. Hold on. Alright, and just take a quick screenshot. Bam. And there we go. Okay, now we can continue. Slowfix wants to eliminate the golems that prowl Illshire.
Oh, so Uplanders agree to help. Good. Here's what Slowfix wants Uplanders to do. Many golems prowl Illshire and get in the way of expansion plans. Slowfix wants Uplanders to eliminate golems. Uplanders are Shalion, yes? Shalion should know best way to deal with creatures.
I mean, I'm not Charleon. I'm Bunny.
Sentinel golems. I dare say Yashola will know how to deal with them. So we are to eliminate the golems. That should be a simple enough affair. The automata were employed as sentinels, and by design can be unmade with a coded command. At the time of the Exodus, it was noughts and crosses, and I see no reason why it should not still work. Let us divide the task between the three of us, the quicker to be finished with it.
With the chat mode in Say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter the coded command, noughts and crosses, to unmake a golem. With the chat mode in Say, embarrass yourself by typing things out loud. Oh, Chloe Aliapo's here. Alright, hold on. Let me just embarrass myself here. Knots. And... shit. Crosses. Beep boop. Dwarf. With a shudder, the golem crumbles to pieces. Fuck, you sure did. Hey, big guy, guess what? Get crumbled, idiot. Oh god, fucking bumped my mic again. Ba 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 da ba 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 da. I have to keep the umbrella out. I have to stay dry. Oh, okay. No more umbrella. How'd you guys do?
I am pleased to report that my golems obediently crumbled at my command. Of all the luck, one of my golems was not receptive to the password and tried to pummel me bloody. Thankfully, I managed to dance clear of its fists and strike it down.
Oh, Alphino.
Golems are no more? Wonderful! Now we can resume work to expand settlement.
An Illuminati incident.
Oh, Uplanders helped Gobbyflock earn right to be citizens of Illshire, but Slowfix must ask another favor.
Another favor, you say?
Short time ago, a dear friend of Slowfix ventured into Illuminati territory. The Illuminati are nasty goblins. Show no mercy even towards Gobbykin. Slowfix fears for friend's life. Please find friend before Illuminati do.
I am suddenly taken by a sense of foreboding. Be that as it may, we cannot turn a blind eye. Let us make haste and find Slowfix's friend.
Illuminati are acting up. Oh, I already said that. Sorry, bye-bye.
Do, 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 do. Alright, where is this? Okay, so we need to go to the left side here. Is that really what that looks like this early in Heavensward? I never thought to notice that, actually. Hold on, we're gonna go look at this real quick. Wait, what? Sorry, just got back. I've never noticed what this area of the map looks like before you finish the base MSQ. So I wanted to come look at it. They even still have a little platform up here so that the map doesn't change that much. That's kind of adorable. I need to... hold on. I'll keep everything as it is for right now. I think I had that smaller, though. Hold on. No. Hold on. I feel like I had these smaller. Even if I didn't, nothing wrong with just, like, making them not take up so much screen space. What a strange location for an aquarium. It is quite odd, isn't it? I'm sure it's not important. That structure in the middle of the lake definitely isn't important. Anyways, Hazel, let's get moving. We got some Illuminati to wang the shit out of with our sword. Like, I'm not going to say for sure that we're going to, like, cut them with the sword, because quite frankly, we could hit them with the broadside and still do a lot of damage. Brave Blocks! Hey, girl, hey! Brave Blocks, how you been? I haven't seen you for a little while. Not since your long stop.
Call. Goodly Uplander. Long time no eye catch. Why is bringing Uplander here? Does Uplander have lusty eyes for junk of Bravelocks? Uplander must not be touching junk of Bravelocks. Bravelocks is finding junk first.
Bravelocks, I promise you, I don't want to touch your junk. I do not have lusty eyes for it. I like Bravelocks, but she's all talks if you ask me. Ha!
I knew I recognized that voice. Greetings, Bravelocks. It has been a while. Forgive us for interrupting your work, but Captain Whiskate gave me to understand that you are marked by the Illuminati. This happens to be Illuminati-held territory. Is it wise to be here?
Bumped my mic again.
Pyaw! Bravelocks eat Illuminati for stunupses.
Oh, well, I happen to have some Illuminati right here.
Oh, who eats who for stunupses? What? Bravelocks all talked. Unwise you are to come here after 30 talking secret knowings of cheese make from Illuminati. Bravelocks did no one right. Cheese recipe is Gobby birthright. Save tongue flaps for trading in Death Pit. Pray to Godfathers for punishment is near times.
It appears we have no choice.
Do I have... I do have plunge! Whoa! Be gone! Oh shit. Wow, that was a lot bigger of a AoE than I was expecting. Oh, she's gonna invoke a spell. What spell will you invoke, Ishtola? What in the goddamn? Hey, Ishtola? Ride ye the wind and become as light.
To me.
I mean, I beat the big guy already. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. It is done. I need to add you to my Sony PlayStation 5 friend list. I'm just Acid X Shark on there, so I'm easy to find.
Pee Illuminati, no match for Furious Godfist of Bravelocks. More junk is awaiting Bravelocks muchly. Bravelocks is taking leave of... Fuck it. Shit, goddamn. You know, these fucking lines are so... Like, who writes this shit? Who's writing this? Why can't I just talk like a normal goddamn person? I got all these... Well, muchly... just let me talk like a normal fucking person. I swear to God. Alright, sorry. Alright, it's very frustrating. I'm gonna take it one more time. More junk is awaiting Bravelocks muchly. Bravelocks is taking leave of Uplanders.
I gotta make a gross noise real quick. I feel like Final Fantasy XIV is really good for, like, the frustrated actor flubbing their lines bit, because I always pull out my silliest fucking voices for this game.
So that was the famous Brayflocks. I have newfound respect for the company of heroes. That a motley crew such as theirs could achieve the feats they did bespeaks unwavering solidarity.
Yep. And the fact that they're so prominent in almost every facet of this game is one of the major reasons they can't really cut down those particular quests. Despite how much people would really like them to.
Being embroiled in a cheese war was the last thing I expected coming to Shalyan. At any rate, we have fulfilled Slowfix's request. Let us return to the good tidings. We're fucking shit. Let us return with the good tidings and be on our way.
Sounds like a plan. Moot.
Excuse me. I do want to fuck with this just a little bit. Yeah, I think that's good.
Game Over Heck wants to be my friend. I'll accept that. I'm friends now. Heck. Oh shit, I went right past Slowfix. Hi, Holepix. Everybody say hi to Holepix, the best goblin name in the game.
Post hole, please.
One does not simply drift in the live stream. It is a constant struggle to hold on to your very essence. Experience has hardened me in ways I can ill explain. I had known that Ishola was capable, but to invoke such potent magic so effortlessly, I must needs redouble my efforts if I am to approach her level of mastery.
Uplanders are back. Did Uplanders find friend of Slowfix?
Bunny bunny banani banani banoy, bunny bunny bunny, bunny 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 banani.
Time has not cured recklessness of Brayflocks. Without help from Uplanders, Brayflocks would now be dead gobby. Slowfix owes Uplanders debt of gratitude. Slowfix and Brayflocks are joined by the unseverable gobby bond. If Slowfix had known that Uplanders are friends of Brayflocks, Slowfix would have welcomed Uplanders to Gobby Flock at first meeting.
Is that all it takes? I should probably start introducing myself to goblins as being a friend of Brayflocks.
Uplanders have upheld bargain most highly. As promised, Slowfix makes Uplanders honored citizens of Idleshire, free to cross river at will. Though Uplanders must leave for now, Slowfix hopes that Uplanders will pay many visits to help build great new nation.
Friends in high places in the Goblin Society.
You are most kind, my friend. You may be certain that we will return. I must confess, at first it upset me to learn that my home had been occupied by others, but I see now that it is in good hands. Under your care, I look forward to seeing Shalyan thrive once more, to become a home to people of all races and creeds. And not be goddamn staunch neutralists to the detriment of the world.
Slowfix has already ordered the Gobwatch to let Uplanders through. Safe travels.
Uh-huh.
Alphino, Igeld, shall we then?
Uh-huh. I need a voiced cutscene. I'm dying here. So, like, is your name Gobwatch, or are you, like, a member of the Gobwatch?
I shall be very cross if we are asked to clear this mountain of rubble. So we are free to go where, exactly?
We will never know.
Pish, Skull. By order of Chief Slowfix, uplanders can come and go at will. One moment for clearing away barricade.
Finally, we can continue our journey.
Oh, he's running away very fast. Oh, come on. It could be worse. Could have been one of Nashu's.
Ahem. Barring any misadventure, we shall we shall soon arrive at the cave where Matoya resides. Unless you have unfinished business in Idleshire, let us strike out at once. I am ready whenever you are. Let us go and meet the legendary Matoya.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. He said that already.
Ahead lies the answering quarter, where the scholars of Sharlayan gathered to hone their knowledge. Even from this distance, 'tis plain that much of it has been given back to the wilderness.
Y'shtola is ready to lead you to Matoya's cave.
The cave in which Matoya resides is situated on the southern edge of the hinterlands. In choosing the spot, my master desired privacy above all else. As such, the cave is extremely well hidden. You'll not find it unless you know to look for it. We shall follow the road south until we reach a bridge. Rather than cross it, however, we shall ford the stream it spans, thence head straight until we arrive at the base of a bluff.
If you say so. The hinterlands are just a really nice area to walk around in, honestly. You know? Like, this is just a nice calming area. And it's interesting seeing a lot of these structures now, especially with how you'll actually go to Old Sharlayan in Endwalker. So it's just like, oh, yeah, this all looks very familiar now. See if we can just make a straight shot for it. Ah, Frosia's. Ugh. All kinds of herbs grow here. They appear very well tended. This is the entrance. You seem unconvinced, Igeld. Well, that will only add to the surprise. A word of warning before we proceed. Stubborn geniuses make poor hosts, and time will have done naught to improve my master's temperament. Doubt not but that there will be sentinels and traps both to deter unwanted guests, but we'll not be deterred, will we? Go on and touch the wall yonder.
You will want to have your weapon near at hand. Alright. What does this do? Anyway. Those sentinels may suffice to discourage the average trespasser, but not the warrior of light. The way should now be clear. Come, let us go and see my master. Alright. Is this a voice cutscene? I need to relax for a little bit. Oh, dope.
Don't you know it's
Oh, thank
rude
God.
to enter without knocking? The youth of today. No manners at all.
Though we neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion. I had hoped that would suffice.
Heavy-handed as ever, I see. And still not a hint of grace. Some things never change.
To give credit where credit is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly. The one there in the fancy duds, that's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady.
Knew him? Ha! We were
Alphino, to be fair, the difference between you and Alice is like a color scheme.
We were. Oh, he was a stubborn bugger, was your grandfather. Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
And my sister too, I gather. May I say what an honor it is to meet you again, my lady?
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt with a wrinkly old woman. Now out with it. What is it you need of me?
Well... Blah 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 blah.
Azizla. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
You are familiar with it.
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Alagons set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too, frightening ones. Such secrets as lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-baiting primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascians have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
I see. Very well.
You will help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
No.
Some things never change. One day that pertness is going to cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I gotta... Hold on. Ooh, excuse me.
Being here calls to mind my days studying under Matoya. Though she was the strictest and most irascible of mentors, she led by example and inspired one to greater heights. Were it not for her sage guidance, I should not be the woman I am. Do you see the tomes lying about like so many cheap romances? They are priceless. My professors at the studium would have fits if they saw them in this state.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Forbidden knowledge. Matoya is in a mood to reminisce.
"'Twas some 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilsabard under its rule. Faced with the threat of invasion, the people of Sharlayan scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an etheric converger.
Ah, yes. A device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies. After that, they and I had a little falling out, and I decided to seal away all the fruits of my research, lest the dunder-headed ingrates reap any benefit. Ha! Petty, I know, but gods, it was satisfying.
Do mine ears deceive? 'Twas you, was it not, who was so fond of saying that all knowledge exists to advance mankind? That how it is used depends on us.
I don't remember. Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine. And that should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind.
Matoya just called the Forum dickless.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the etheric converger?
Aye, I will. All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject. But you'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section of the Great Library.
Google?
You were not exaggerating when you said that you had sealed it away. Though the city is abandoned, the library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them. Come, let us away.
Google. The Great Google Library.
Not so fast. You don't expect that you can just waltz on in now, do you?
Yes. I would like to just waltz on in, if that would be cool. Oh, the great library's guardians shouldn't pose any difficulty for a hero like you. But if it turns out you aren't up to the task, well, then I'll know you can't be trusted with something as dangerous as an etheric ram. I'll put a pair of familiars at your disposal. One's a Parago who will help you locate the tome. The other's that broom yonder who will let you into the library. Well, what are you waiting for? Introduce yourself, girl. Okay. First name Enchanted. Last name Broom. Hey there, little guy. Greetings, good madam. I'm Broomsy, my lady's servant of some 50 years. May I say what an honor it is to serve you. I am given to understand you wish to enter the Great Goober Library. To find it, pray head east upon leaving this cave. The building will come into view shortly after you reach the collapsed bridge. I shall go and fetch my fellow familiar on my way to the entrance. When your preparations are in order, pray come and meet me there. It will be my pleasure to unlock the door for you. That's the voice the broom has now. Why do I choose the worst fucking voices to do? Can't wait till that guy has like a 20-minute long monologue that I have to read out. I don't think he does. I don't think they give the broom that much importance in the narrative. The broom should have its own raid series. God, it really should. That's gonna be in Dawn Trail. Broomsy!
I am Perorago, Ribbit, and it shall be my pleasure to guide you in the library.
As a child, I would often come here, not only on Master Matoya's errands, but for my own research besides. The Great Gooble Library. Whatever the reason, it boggles my mind to think that such a grand repository of knowledge could be abandoned.
You stand before the Great Goober Library, one of Heidelberg's foremost repositories of knowledge. Alas, it has fallen into disuse since the Exodus some summers since. In all those years, its halls have welcomed not the coming of a single soul. Its floors felt not the loving brush of a broom. Mine apologies, madam. Pray pay no mind to the dreams of a humble broom. You are doubtless eager to venture within and retrieve my lady's tome. I shall unlock the door at once. When you have what you seek, pray return to the cave and report to my lady.
Great Gooble Library now accessible.
Why did I say that like that? Party of NPCs, let's go! The broom should have been one of the NPCs you can take into the Great Gooble Library. It should have been a DPS. What would its class be? Broom. Let's go clean this place up. The Great Gooble Library. I like the Great Google Library a lot, actually. It's one of the more interesting dungeons. Alright, so we're here with Y'shtola, Alphino, and a frog. Oh, I forgot my tank stance. Impero Rago over here saying that he'll lead the way, but joke's on him. He doesn't go anywhere I don't go. Oh. The School of Phantasmagoria! As much as it would be nice to, like, run through these and just, like, one-shot everything if I was doing this unsynced, it is kind of nice to be able to do it somewhat as intended by using the NPC parties. What's up, Raggy? Raggy, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV right now. I'm in the middle of a dungeon. I can't get up to let you out yet. I know, big guy. Can you give me a little bit? Give me a little bit, kill these guys. On Garlean Hierarchy, Volume 1. The rise of the Garlean Empire in the year 1522 of the 6th Astral Era led to significant changes in the structure of Garlean society. This is most evident in the adoption of titles which serve to indicate an individual's place within the social hierarchy. The following information was compiled with the aid of informants within the Empire and has yet to be verified. Royalty, Zos, the Emperor. Ye, a member of the royal family in the line of succession. Weir, member of the royal family with no claim to the throne. Military. Van, Legatus. Toll, Tribunus Laticlavius. Sas, Tribunus Augusta Clavius, or Prefectus Castrorum. Rem, Primus Pilus or Pilus Prior. Quo, Primi Ordines or Centurion. Peer, Optio, Tisserarius, or Decurion. Own, Diplicarius, or Legionarius. Specialists. Non, Chief Engineer or Engineer. Mal, Primus Medicus, or Senior Magitech Technician. Lux, Chief Medicus, or Magitech Technician. Kier, Senior Medicus, or Senior Technician. Gen, Medicus or Technician. Alright, do you want me to open the door so you can leave? Is that what you want? You're just staring at me. I love you. Hold on, I'm gonna go let my cat out. 1 second. You wanna go out? You wanna go out? You can go for a bit if you want. No, you're just gonna... Okay, you got it, you got it. Go. Just meow when you want to be let back in. I give him 5 minutes. Excuse me. I like dungeons that have documents to pick up and read. Those are probably some of the most fun ones to do with NPC members. Because it's always, like, genuinely pretty interesting lore stuff. Public officials. Eel, Dictator or Princeps Senatus. Het, Consul, Praetor, Tribunus Plebis. Aedilis or Quaestor. Go, Censor. Fe, unknown. Heir, unknown. Deus, Lictor. This hierarchy extends to the general populace as well, though it is far less complex. The majority of citizens bear the boss title, and there is a smaller group which appears to be comprised of respected artisans who have adopted the Sen title. The An title is bestowed upon the peoples of annexed territories and indicates that they lack even the most basic rights afforded to a citizen. However, many Garleans view this as an opportunity rather than a condemnation, as citizenship may be granted to those who have demonstrated exceptional skills, as well as those who have contributed 20 or more years of military service. Yeah, that's a little fucked up. Also, I don't know what a lot of those words mean. That's some fucking Latin bullshit. That's a big book. Hello. Ooh, oh, careful. You good? Your foot okay? Thank you for soup. Alright, before we go fight this giant bug, I need to have some of this soup. This soup smells really good. I've got some tortillas here. That is really good. This soup smells like it's going to clear my sinuses right up. Oh, it's hot though. It's very hot. So I probably shouldn't just eat it straight just yet. Let's dip some more tortilla in there. Oh, that's really good. Alright. Let's go fight this fucking book. Excuse me. Oh. Don't like that. Wait, what? Man. I should have realized. Oop. Repel, you said? Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, hold up. Hold up. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Give me 1 second. Ah, fuck. Alright. We did it. We defeated a wall. Can we, okay, thank you. Not the first wall we will be fighting in this game. Which is a weird thing to think about. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna just move my mic real quick. Just listen to the nice music. Let all my abilities re-up themselves while I'm eating tortilla dipped in soup. Alright. Let's continue. Oh, these fucking guys. These guys are the worst. What do we got here? Ooh, Celeste green dye. Like the video game? Ah! Page 64. What happened to pages 61 through... or 1 through 6... God damn it, I fucked my joke up. Never mind. Just die, please. Ah. Excuse me. A pseudo sprite. So, like, it's not a real sprite? It's a fake one? Like Sierra Mist? That's a joke. They don't make Sierra Mist anymore. They make Starry. Wabba? Oh, fuck. So real talk, like, I just got a PS5, like, recently, right? And, like, generally that's enough for me. Oh, that went into my inventory. That means I need to start selling some goddamn earrings. Essences and Permutations. Chapter 1. The Six Nativities and Myriad Creation. The spark of lightning ignites when it strikes, and thus fire is born. The heat of fire renders to ash all that it touches, and thus earth is born. The density of earth shuns sun and harbors cold, and thus ice is born. The armor of ice melts away, and thus water is born. The moistness of water mists and rises, and thus wind is born. The gusts and sighs of wind gather the clouds, and thus lightning is born. And thus, Final Fantasy XIII Chapter 2, The Three Conquests, boundless and unwavering. Earth grounds lightning. Water erodes earth. Lightning boils water. Chapter 3, The Three Submissions, timeless and unending. Fire is extinguished by wind. Ice is melted by fire. Wind is obstructed by ice. And that's how combat worked in Final Fantasy XIV 1.0. Hey guys! What the fuck? Oh shit! Stop hitting me with death rays. It's so rude. Excuse me. Is this a level 59 dungeon? I guess there was a part of me that didn't realize how close to the end we were. Over the horizon. Though there is some debate as to whether or not Merlwyb Blofuswyn and her League of Lost Bastards were the first Eorzeans to discover the Western continent, there is no denying that their navigational charts were instrumental in establishing the major trade routes of today. Moreover, the accounts from their expedition are widely regarded as both informative and entertaining. Of particular note is their first encounter with the Mamul-Ja, as well as other indigenous peoples and creatures which seemed curiously intent on their demise. These travel journals have since inspired a legion of explorers and treasure hunters to retrace the League's journey, yet in spite of their numbers, the existence of a Bleedin' City o' Gold remains unconfirmed. Not for much longer, I think! Because it's talking about Tural, which is where we're going to be going in Dawn Trail. I should replay Final Fantasy. I should replay Half-Life 2. I want to. What if I just did another stream of Half-Life 2? There's like a handful of games that I'm always like itching to play again. And I've had to like hold myself back from doing so. Okay. Anything down here? No. Yeah, that makes sense. Is that a treatise on the New World I spy? Ah, yes, I've read that one. I can recommend it. Yeah? Yep. I forget how the mechanic for this one works, but I'm just gonna hit him with my sword. Ah! Alright, he's invulnerable now. Goddamn. Alright. Hold on, let me just... oh, okay. Gale cut? Oh. I don't want to go near those things. They seem bad. Damn, alright. Oh, here we go.
Away with you!
Biblos Baggins. Oh. Alright. Fuck me getting my MP back then, I guess. Yeah, there's like a handful of games that like I keep thinking like I should stream that again. Or I should play that again. Just because I really like playing them. But I don't know. It would probably be... I want to do... Because when I first did my playthrough of the Half-Life games... Why did I use Living Dead? Is that going to be a problem? I was on the wrong hotbar and I was trying to hit buttons. When I did my first playthrough of the Half-Life series, I had played through Black Mesa, the remake of Half-Life 1, which is really good, by the way. And I highly recommend it. Void Call. Oh no! The Void answered! But yeah, really good game. Highly recommend it. But I do want to do a playthrough of the original Half-Life. As well as Opposing Force and Blue Shift. 'Cause I think it's worth looking at like the original versions of those games. You know? What about that critically acclaimed trilogy you haven't played yet? That is also something I want to do at some point. Though it'd be a bit daunting. Because, like, here's the thing, right? A JRPG is going to be a commitment. Like, God, like, how many fucking parts of this have I done, right? You have an expert friend of the stream. That's true. But, like, what I'm getting at is that, like, a JRPG is a commitment. Like, hold on. I gotta pull up the... That's the Brazilian food sign from Universal. One second. Shark Stream thumbnails. Ongoing playthroughs. Final Fantasy 14. Like, this is going to be our 44th stream of FF14. And this is an MMO. So, like, it's designed to be, like, updated constantly. But, like, that's just kind of, like, the truth of JRPGs, you know? Charlie and Perceptor's Bangle. A leather-bound diary. Beauty is ephemeral, but it needn't be. My Lady Amandine knows this well, lovely creature that she is. Would that I could have the genuine article in my keeping, but alas, I shall have to settle for a pale imitation. The vessel is not quite up to my usual standards, but beggars can't be choosers, as they say. I washed and anointed it per the instructions, then secured it to the bed with chains. Wouldn't want her to get ideas above her station. Oh no. Gods, just the thought of it is enough to get my blood pumping. I can hardly wait to welcome my beloved succubus into this world. So, Hawk Manor, right? Like, I'm still kind of scared to eventually go back to, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna have some of this soup. Just because I know I have so much of that game left. Not like a huge amount. I've done a lot of the main story stuff, but like, I haven't really touched a whole lot of like side quest stuff. But for a bit of reference on length, each Xenoblade game is shorter in MSQ than each FF expansion, with the longest being the first. Like I said, I want to, because I remember playing like a chunk of the first game and enjoying the hell out of it. It was a lot of fun. It's just, it's a question of like, if I start a JRPG, then like that's like, cause like there's a bunch of games that like I started and then never finished. Like I've seen a lot of people talking about Death Stranding recently, and it's gotten me thinking about how I never finished Death Stranding. I think I did 7 streams of that and then stopped. Which sucks, because that's a great game! Oop. I love the magic casters fighting on the stairs. That's really cool. Very cinematic. You're gonna have to wait, buddy. Already possessed one. Damn. Alright. A Wefa-bound Dioe. The tentacles. So many tentacles. And the sound of it writhing on the bed. Gods, just listening to it is agony. I've made a terrible mistake. Yeah? I'll say this though, Xenoblade is one of those franchises that somehow always ends up making first-time play streamers attract random fans. I believe it. I remember Xenoblade Chronicles X getting a fair amount of attention when I did my, like, one-off stream of that. Wah, 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 wah. This motherfucker's called the Rhapsody's Quadrangle. Not this guy, this room. Fucking Quadrangle. Shut the fuck up. Rhapsody's Quadrangle, my ass. Ooh, you should totally get it. Thank you. Why am I being forced to do all this? Okay, we're good. Y'all got legs? Hey, you guys got legs? Y'all bet one of y'all best fucking come over here. Y'shtola, what are you doing? Y'shtola, I begs to be. I love that they made it so that the tank projectiles don't interrupt it. What? Yeah? There's no way this is... I got this just now. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. That makes a lot more sense. Ah, fuck. My goddamn mic. Honor of the Duty Support Quartet of adventurers who became Scions and then joined Grand Companies are still alive. Oh yeah, it updates trophies of a series. Yep. Bloop. Perceptus Long Kilts and Belladia Degen. What didn't I get there? Claymore? There was something it said I couldn't get. What's the Claymore look like? Ooh, that's actually a really nice sword. Look at that. That is a decent sword, honestly. If I wasn't a slut for fancy weapons like this one, I would definitely use that.
I can scarcely take another hop, Ribbit.
Now then, where might Master Matoya's tome be? Oh, for the time to pore over this collection.
She's gonna be real jealous when she finds out about Iriange. What the fuck? Oh shit, my Jolly Ranger! I nearly forgot. Oog. Is this voiced? Please be voiced. I'm begging you. Book.
So this is the tome. Excellent.
Cool.
Let us take it to Master Matoya at once.
Uh-huh. Let's go, Hazel. I'm wondering if I decide to do Death Stranding again, I'm wondering whether I want to continue from where I left off, or if I would prefer to get the director's cut and start anew. The benefit would be continuing the current stream series if I were to start from where or if I would just pick up from where I left off, but I may not be able to like really pick it back up in like an easy way. And while I would have to start from the beginning if I get the director's cut, it would mean that I would be like, and I would have to like start the stream series over. It would mean that I would be starting like fresh and be able to kind of like reestablish like what's the word I'm looking for? The controls and everything without too much trouble. As expected, the library was rife with dangers, but full glad am I that I could accompany you. Full glad I am. Depending on her mood, Master Matoya may well have forced some of us to stay behind to help repair her sentinels. With her, there's simply no telling. I think she does that in the original version. Like, I think in the original version of that story, I think some people need to stay behind to repair shit. Ahem. Despite how it may have sounded, I do not exaggerate when I say it was a tremendous learning experience to observe one of Master Matoya's familiars. The insights I acquired I shall put to good use. I'm sure you will, Alphino. I take it you found the tome. Well, let's see it then. Here you go. Big book. Aye, this is it all right. I must say, the experience brought back memories. Just like the old days, you still send people into the thick of danger as if it were nothing more than a mundane errand. But we were able to accomplish our task thanks to Pero Rogo. He is an eminently capable familiar, a creation worthy of the great Master Matoya, and to simply witness him in action gave me a better understanding of arcane entities. Should the opportunity present itself, I should very much like to employ this knowledge for the betterment of mankind. Create a new variety of carbuncle, perhaps. Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. Louis Soir's grandson Arnaud will take another decade under me before you can call yourself a scholar, and a deal more than that to make you a scholar worth a damn. As you may have gathered, Master Matoya is not easily impressed. Indeed. So, shall we examine the tome? I love Matoya's hat.
To behold this tome again.
Big hat Logan ass.
There. It is deciphered. Now your friend should be able to make sense of the contents.
Dope.
That said, it's one thing to understand the workings of the etheric converger, and another to actually make it work. You do realize how much ether is required.
Is it a lot?
Sid is keenly aware of the energy dilemma. His airship is by no means large, and it can only bear a limited quantity of crystals.
If only we had white auracite in the etheric siphon.
Alas, Minfilia is missing along with both artifacts, and Moonbreeder is gone.
Would that there were another ready
Excuse me.
wellspring of energy for us to draw upon.
Why did it not occur to us before?
Jesus, calm down.
We already have what we need. The Eye! It has been drawing ether into itself for as long as the great worms have lived. It is a veritable wellspring of energy.
And it gives me an excuse to talk to Estinian again.
It might just suit our needs. But is this energy something that can be harnessed at will?
More or
I
less.
believe so, with the aid of the Azure Dragoon of Ishgard.
Then it is settled. Let us return to the Holy See at once.
Excuse me. Blah 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 blah.
Stulla, wait. When did the light fade from your eyes?
Yes, it's good soup.
I might have known that it would not escape your notice.
Excuse me.
It has been this way since I returned from the life stream. An after effect of the teleportation magic I invoked, most like.
They are called forbidden spells for a reason. What were you thinking, girl?
I thought it would be cool and fun.
I have no regrets. I but did what was necessary to preserve the light of hope, to keep my promise to Minfilia. Besides, it afforded me the rare opportunity to wander the ether, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I need not tell you that it consumes your very life force to see by sensing the ether around you. Take care of yourself. Do you hear me?
I will, Master Matoya. And thank you.
It is admittedly weird to know that Y'shtola has effectively been living on borrowed time for like these last 4 expansions.
As if you could conceal it from her of all people. Pay me no mind, I was but thinking aloud. Thanks to your customarily heroic efforts, we now possess the knowledge to build an etheric ram. All that remains is to secure its energy source. Let us hasten back to Ishgard and consult Sir Emmerich regarding the eye.
Yeah, alright. I'm wondering... I don't know how much more work needs be done to get to Azisla, but we may stop just before going. Because it is getting a little late. We've been going for a little while now. It's Firm Albert. Say hi, Firm Albert. Firm Albert says hi. Amrak! And Handaloop!
Yeah.
You know about how this line about her life essence being consumed is exclusive to the English script? Really? Interesting. What the fuck does she say in the Japanese script?
Oh, God. Ah, you are returned. Sir Emmerich, I am pleased to see that your recovery proceeds apace. May I introduce Y'shtola, a fellow scion of the Seventh Dawn and Archon of Sharlayan. My lord, pray excuse me for foregoing due pleasantries, but we seek your counsel regarding the etheric ram. Though we now possess the knowledge to build such a device, we lack an appropriate source of energy with which to power it. We believe, however, that Ishgard may possess the solution to our problem. You need not apologize, my lady. Full eager am I to learn of your progress. Please, tell me of this energy source that you believe we possess.
Bunny, bunny, banani, banani, banoi, bunny, bunny, banani, banani, eye of Needhog.
And you are certain that the eye can lend its power to Master Matoya's etheric converger? At Estinian's command, yes.
Yeah, it was brought up in discussions since people were constantly complaining it was never brought up again. Oh. It's fine. Y'shtola's just built different.
Very well. I shall speak with him. My thanks, Sir Emmerich. Nay, my friend, 'tis I who should thank you, as should every Ishgardian. Your labor in our name with nary a care for your own safety. Let us next speak with Sid. He will doubtless be eager to begin work on the etheric ram.
Uh-huh. I'm not generally one to, like, nitpick over minor plot holes like that. It's like whatever, man. You know? Time to go to the Athenia, Master Logic. Come! Sid. Sid. Why are you so far away? Who the fuck is Neutral Champs? Hey, Biggs. What do you think? Looks like a different ship, doesn't she?
A bit of sleep deprivation won't kill me, I suppose. But if it does, well, then I'll have all the sleep I want, and the joke will be on Biggs.
That's a bad attitude to have.
Most folk know Master Garland is a genius inventor. It's only when you come to work for him that you realize he's a goddamn tyrant taskmaster. Just, don't tell him I said that, alright? I am standing right here.
Ooh, she fancy. Anya painted flames on the side so that she goes faster.
Ugh. Ah, you're back. The preliminary work on the Enterprise is more or less finished. Tell me you found a way to build the etheric ram. Greetings, Sid. It has been a while. Here's a book. This tome contains the fruits of my former master's research on a device known as an etheric converger. Our RAM should operate on the self-same principle. Book. Where are my manners? Put a toy like this in my hand and I go off into my own world. Gods, it's good to see you. And bearing a gift besides. A very distracting one, if I might add. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was my name day. It's like all my name days came at once. But there will be time for tearful reunions later. I'll make a start on the tome right away. So long as I have a grasp of the fundamentals, I should be able to knock something together. Which leaves a small matter of the energy source. We believe we had found a solution to that problem as well.
Oh, hey, guys.
Pray, forgive our lateness.
Ooh, funny jawbreaker.
The power of the eye is not to be drawn upon lightly, but I believe we have sufficient cause to do so. So this is the fabled eye. By the 12, it seethes. 'Tis a wonder such power can be contained, much less controlled.
In the Japanese script, Matoya just says it's a dangerous / not healthy thing to do. That's similar enough. Like, that like, yeah, okay, that's a minor nitpick then. Like, that's effectively saying the same thing. Or getting at the very least the same details across. And it all still boils down to Y'shtola's just built different.
Boys, our friends have kindly provided all the ingredients. Let's see if we can't make something out of them. You heard the chief. We're not resting till the etheric ram is operational. Not one wink of sleep.
Oh, being caught, Chocobo. Thanks, you two. And everyone's just wandering off. Alright.
Alpha No has a final task for you before departing for Azizla. Given the danger of the task that lies before us, I think it only right that we take a moment to bid our friends and allies farewell. Alas, Sid requires my assistance with Master Matoya's rather singular writings. Might I entrust the task of visiting those who will remain behind to you? Yeah, sure, man. Hey, big guy. So the hour is nigh. Would that I could join you in the coming battle, but with my wounds I fear I would only be a burden to you. I think people's nitpick was more so with the shortening life thing. Like the whole, haha, Y'shtola was supposed to be dying, but she's better than ever, bad writing, am I right? Rather than the fact that it was translated differently, which turned out to be a misunderstanding. Yeah. I don't know. With a lot of localization decisions, I'm generally a little bit more willing to give the localizers the benefit of the doubt, just because, like, I don't want to say that there's, like, no bad localizations. There definitely are. But, like, part of the issue these days, especially with criticizing things like censorship and localization errors, is that you risk, like, courting the wrong crowd, so to speak. Like, it's kind of a similar thing to what I was talking about the other day, where it's just like, there's people that have, like, the wrong idea of how a lot of this stuff works for one reason or another. It's like, fucking Stellar Blade being like, oh yeah, the Japanese translation and voice track is only going to be available in the Japanese version of the game, and you have a bunch of people saying that they'll just get the Japanese version because they supposedly want an authentic experience, which, despite the fact that Stellar Blade is a Korean game, and the Korean voice track is going to be available everywhere. It's just like, people talk about wanting a more legitimate experience and, like, wanting, like, a more direct translation, but it's really just kind of all boils down to just fetishization, you know? In consorting with the Asians and availing myself of primal powers, my father made himself an enemy of all that is good and right in the world. Do whatever you must to end his madness. May the Fury watch over you. I have a strong opinion about certain localization directions in games, but at the same time, I'm not raising my pitchfork like I've seen people raise pushing for AI to replace them because localization is a type of art, IMO. Yeah, like I was talking the other day about fucking Phoenix Wright. I would not trade the localization of Phoenix Wright for anything in the world. The localization of Phoenix Wright is a goddamn masterpiece. I don't care what anyone fucking says. They took a game series that is full of, like, Japanese wordplay and made it work in English. That is, like, taking something that uses a lot of wordplay and, like, figuring that shit out is quite frankly incredible. I know that, like, let's be real, if it was for Sue's localization, that game would not have caught on in the West. Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. Hey, Stinian. Canonically, we still have a lot of baggage to unpack in iGuild's story at this point. As your wings bear us to the final battle, I must admit there is poetry to it. For sure. Okay, so we gotta go down to the Foundation. While I'm working on this, I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also keep up with the stream by following me on Twitter, Tumblr, and co-host at AcidXShark. That's AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream, VTuber was done by Adrian B of Team Capel. You can find on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, and co-host, and now BGen at Team Capel. That's TeamCaple. This is it, then. Go well, my friend. I shall pray to the Fury for your preservation. Mayhap you think it strange that the daughter of Garlemald should pray. I do not blame you. I used to think it passing strange myself. But all that changed when I discovered something dearer to me than mine own life. Thereafter, praying seemed to be the most natural thing in the world. Prayers are born of heartfelt faith. In manipulating the people's beliefs for his own twisted ends, the Archbishop makes a mockery of their very existence. It cannot be borne. Audrey and Beeve do a fantastic work. Highly recommend commissioning them through VGen. It is a simple and easy procedure. I would know. I was the first one to do it for their particular VGen, according to what they told me, which is neat. Tataru, what are you wearing?
So you're off to face the Archbishop, then. Please be careful, and watch over the others, will you? We've lost too many friends as it is. Some may yet return to us, but I couldn't bear to lose anyone else. I just couldn't. I realize it's asking a lot, but you're the strongest person I know, and I don't think there's anything you can't achieve if you put your mind to it. So please, whatever else happens, keep everyone safe.
Yeah, sure thing. But don't email them. They'll email you. Don't DM them. If you do DM them, don't be weird. Do not be weird to my friends. Chat blocker was done by Molly, who you can find on Twitter at GingerIsASpice. That's GingerIsaSpice. Also does fantastic work. Hoping to have Molly back on at some point, now that they've announced the physical editions of Hellboy, The Web of Weird, which it looks like I'm probably going to be getting on Switch, considering there isn't a physical edition of Xbox in the pipeline. It's pretty much just PS5 and Switch. And I'll be real, my PS5 is still mostly going to be an FF14 machine outside of, like, a few select games. I'm hoping to get Grand Blue Fantasy Relink at some point.
We won't get up to no mischief while you're gone. Not too much, anyway. We'll keep the city in one piece, don't you worry.
Well, if it ain't my old friend Igald. Off to face the Archbishop and his cronies, is it? I'd love to go and give those bastards a good walloping myself, that snake Sharabear especially, but I've got to stay here and keep an eye on things. With the Archbishop gone, some of the poor folk might get in their heads to do something stupid like storming the pillars, but blood won't get us what we want, and I need to be around to remind them of that in case they forget. No need to worry about us, anyway. I'll work with Sir Emmerich to preserve the peace. You just concentrate on settling the score with the Archbishop, eh? Yeah. Oh, now I need to go back and forth, oh man. I think all of these artists also have Blue Sky. I'm not on Blue Sky. I don't really want to be on Blue Sky. Really. But I don't know. A lot of people go into Blue Sky, especially now that it's open for good. So, I mean, like, you can go check them out on Blue Sky also. Hi, Edmont. Mistress York, how good of you to pay me a visit. How you doing, big man? It feels as if it were only yesterday when first we met here in this chamber. You came to us a fugitive seeking asylum, and now you bear the hopes of our nation upon your shoulders. He would not have told you, but when Orshafon begged me to accept you into our household, he described you as hope incarnate. At the time I assumed that he was waxing lyrical, as was his wont, but I have come to see that he simply spoke the truth. You are hope, a shining beacon that shall guide the people of Ishgard through the raging snowstorm. Thanks, man. A memento. Were my son here, he would have wished to fight at your side in the battle to come. Take care, my friend, and return to us. Sure. Upcoming streams.
tomorrow, I believe Audrey and B are going to be here for Bayonetta 3. We're going to be visiting Paris, and no doubt dealing with more issues of, oh, hey, we won this boss fight. Actually, no, we didn't. And then on Saturday, we will be continuing Saga's story in Alan Wake 2. I'm really excited to finish up Coffee World and see more of that game and like see the new ending stuff and everything. I'm fucking pumped to finish it up because I saw somebody, Bobby Schroeder, the creator of Super Lesbian Animal RPG and the keeper of Thanks Ken Penders, one of my favorite Tumblr blogs ever, recently posted about how she had finished the final draft and how worth it is as a second run-through of the game, and how like the new content in it isn't nearly as impactful if you haven't played through the game at least once and given yourself time to ruminate on it. So I'm very excited to see how it ends. Next week is going to be finishing up Nier. And then next Thursday, and that's on Wednesday, and then next Thursday, it looks like, if they don't fucking hit me with another goddamn limited time event out of nowhere, then ideally we'll be finishing up the MSQ for base Heavensward, just from the pacing of things. Because we're fucking going to Ozzy's Law now. Valentione's did that at the start of the stream. That's already done. If you missed it, you could catch the VOD. And then from there, I'm trying to remember. I set up a whole document detailing how I would play through this. Let me see if I can find that. Hold on. Okay. So, the way that I have it set up right now is that once we finish Heavensward, we will be breaking away from the MSQ for a bit to do some of the patch content. Warring Triad, Alexander, the Shadow of Mach, before continuing with the patch content. Where we'll finish up Heavensward Part 3, do a very important side quest chain once that's been done, and then move into Heavensward Part 4, which of course leads into Stormblood. We're going to be doing a similar thing with Stormblood, where we will be doing Part 1 and 2, and then the 2 raid series for Stormblood, do Part 3, do the Trial series for Stormblood, and then do Stormblood Part 4. Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers is going to be kind of a weird one. Just because that's when we start getting into the role quest stuff. And to be clear, I'm going to do all the role quests for Shadowbringers on stream. Just so everyone's aware. That is going to be happening. Like I said, I have this all planned out. I do need to update this to reflect the way that New Game Plus was set up for Endwalker. Do you want a suggestion for the role quests? No, I actually have a plan for those. Because part of the issue is that I can only have one New Game Plus thing running at a time. So I have to, like, plan out, especially for, like, things where it's just, like, certain quests I can only really technically dive into them in a way that makes sense story-wise at certain times. So, like, my plan is I'm going to do Shadowbringers Part 1, do all of the role quests, and then the first of, like, the role master quests. And then the second of the role master quests, I have to wait until after Shadowbringers Part 3 to do. And then things get a little trickier with Endwalker, because you don't get the role quests until, like, level 55. Which is, like, early on in Part 2 of Endwalker, but not, like, too early on. So what I have to do is I have to get up to and finish that quest, then do all the role quests, and then basically just kind of like breeze through the first few quests of Endwalker Part 2 to get to the next quest that would happen after that. It's a whole thing. Like I said, this is something I've kind of been planning for a little while. But yeah. So, that's gonna be it for today. Do we have anybody I know streaming right now? Let me take a look real quick. Oh, Digitamer Riley is streaming. Let's go ahead and raid them. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Digitamer Riley. Oh, let's finish this up. Count Edmund bequeathed to you Lord Hoshfant's shield. A noble gesture. We bear the hopes and dreams of full many souls. Let their faith in us be a source of strength and courage as we face our remaining trials. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.